It was actually a bit of a funny one because we were supposed to fly into Adelaide, and the day before we were going to fly, we got told that there'd been a change of plans due to an outbreak in Adelaide, so we couldn't actually fly into Adelaide. So we had to fly into Perth, and obviously, Cricket Australia took care of us fairly well because they sort of knew where we were staying when we were in Adelaide, but we just sort of had to get chucked into the next sort of government quarantine hotel in Perth. I can't complain about anything really. Obviously, everybody that comes into Australia has to do the 14 days, and I think it was just about as bearable as it could have been, to be honest. What was a bit strange was when we got to Perth. Obviously, being in the UK for so long, used to everybody roaming about the place in masks and all the rest of it, social distancing, and obviously they've managed it so well over here that isn't really a necessity. So everybody was going out. The hotel that we were dropped off at was opposite a row of nightclubs and bars, and it was absolutely heaving. There was a security guard on the floor to make sure that nobody makes a run for it, which I thought about but didn't do. And then you just get your food dropped off 3 times a day, or you can order Uber Eats in. So I did a fair bit of that, and then once we got the exercise equipment in the room, we had plenty of weights, to be fair, and treadmill and a spin bike. So just used to get on them, do a couple of sessions a day, and then chill out for the rest. A lot of talking to people back at home. Spent a lot of time on FaceTime to Briggsy, a bit online with a Spanish tutor. Kept that going. Just basically tried to distract myself almost from obviously the reality of the lockdown, and I think it worked, to be honest. There weren't too many slow days where the clock didn't tick or anything like that. It all sort of went quite well. I can see how mental health problems would sort of surface in that environment, but it's all about keeping yourself positive, I reckon, and making sure that you communicate with people. And if you do feel anything, speak up. When you go for a takeaway coffee in the morning, or you can sit down at a restaurant and eat dinner there as long as you're outside, it all feels pretty normal. Because I'd obviously prefer to eat outside being in Australia. So on that side of things, it's pretty good. There's been a couple of games, obviously, with the movement, managing the sort of movements of all the teams, where, you've had games like the Strikers versus the Sixers in Hobart. Because Hobart aren't playing, obviously, it's not going to get heaps of numbers into the ground. So we've had a few sort of quiet crowds due to everything that's going on. But when we've had the opportunity to play teams at their home grounds, it's been pretty good. It's been electric at Adelaide Oval. Saka took care of us really well, put on a great day for us at Christmas, and then obviously we're playing on New Year's Eve, so there weren't too many festivities, but that was also pretty good. Yeah, I'm not in a huge hurry to come back. No, obviously I'm looking forward to playing for Sussex again at the start of the season. Who knows what that's going to look like? With all the sort of guidelines and lockdowns and everything that's being imposed back over there. But as much as I am looking forward to the rest of my winter, wherever it may take me next, I am looking forward to getting back home and playing for Sussex again.